stop that situation, if you don't call them out of that situation and bring light to it, that behavior will continue indefinitely until you're crushed completely. Then you'll be discarded and you'll be too weak to get your shit back together. And they know that. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Psychopath Exposure. Today, we're going to be talking about what happens when you catch your narcissist or psychopath cheating on you and how it's different than when you catch a non-narcissist cheating on you. It's pretty fucked up if you're always catching people cheating on you, but that's for another video, maybe another channel. But now, in all seriousness, a lot of people ask me why they feel a certain way once they've caught, they've caught their ex-husband or their ex-wife, girlfriend, whatever, that they were having an affair. And here's the thing: you're not feeling heartbreak. I know some of you think you are, and it's probably because you still have not accepted or fully understood who you were dealing with. But I promise you, it's not heartbreak that you're experiencing. What you're experiencing is the toxic aftermath of a psychopath, narcissist, betrayal. It's psychological, okay? The difference between that and a regular healthy relationship that things just didn't work out. Maybe the husband was too busy in the office all the time and was neglecting his wife, or maybe there was too many fights going on. Whatever the case may be, one of the partners just needed to get their needs met somewhere else. They met someone at work. They spent a little too much time with them at work, started going to lunch, started getting wrapped up in their world while the other person was unavailable, and things happened. And then the victim to that, I guess you could say, was wise, and he figured it out and he caught them. Now, what you're gonna see in a situation like that is that obviously the spouse or partner or whatnot, they don't really want you to catch them. You know what I'm saying? Obviously not. They're gonna deny it. They're going to when they realize that, like, once the evidence is in front of them, they're gonna fall apart, right? And they're gonna cry and they're gonna apologize because they love you, and they didn't want to do that, like, to hurt you or anything like that. In most cases, right? There are some exceptions when the spouse is just sick of it and is like, fuck them. But in most cases, most affairs, it's something that the person regrets, and sometimes it's a one-time thing, once or twice. Sorry, I dropped something. And you feel you're heartbroken at that time. You feel betrayed and it sucks. But when a psychopath narcissist cheats on you, that's another world of hell, because it was done with malicious intent. It was done, and while it was happening, they purposely left pieces of evidence for you to discover. They purposely left their laptop open because they knew that even in the most, in the most sincere or honest form of trust in that relationship, they know by that time you're already suspecting something, and temptation is everything. And you see a laptop open, and you're already highly suspicious that your partner's cheating on you. It's kind of like, I know in my experience, the monster left the laptop with Facebook open. I mean, all I did was I glanced at the side, and I saw her in her Facebook Messenger, and it's like, okay, there is this motherfucker, and oh, There's the real motherfucker, right? The others were fake motherfuckers, right? But there's the guy that I was suspecting that she said she was no longer having contact with, that she said she had already blocked and eliminated from her life, right? Bullshit. It's all bullshit. And they leave that there for you to see it. They'll leave their phone unlocked. They want you to go in there and see the text messages. Or sometimes they'll get on their phone right in front of you in bed. You're cuddling. You're not having sex, of course, right? Because, you know, they're withholding sex. You guys know about that, right? And they'll be on their phone with you, and whoop, there comes a little notification from the person that they're having an affair with, which, by the way, is their new victim. They're probably already in a relationship with that person, or they're grooming them, and they're in the first phase, right? And you see that shit, and you're like, you're scared to even ask. You see it, and your heart races, and you're like, you know what you just saw, and you know that if you say something, the psychopath is gonna cause a tantrum. They're gonna start yelling. They're gonna rant. You know it's gonna fuck up the rest of your night, even though your night is already fucked up. You know that by you questioning that or asking a question, it's just gonna totally ruin it. So you walk on eggshells and you ignore it, and then you get anxiety and you can't sleep and everything sucks. Anyway, see, everything sucks anyway. So that's why I always tell people, you gotta stand up, you gotta call out what you see at all times. You can't hold this shit back. You gotta call them out. When you see the fucking notification and you know that's the person they're having an affair with, you fucking call that out. It's like, what the fuck is that? You call them out, and you gotta be ready to walk out or kick them out. You can't let this bullshit keep happening, because it's bullshit and it's gonna keep happening. If you don't stop that situation, if you don't call them out of that situation and bring light to it, that behavior will continue indefinitely until you're crushed completely. Then you'll be discarded and you'll be too weak to get your shit back together. And they know that. They do that on purpose. And that's the difference. See, in a healthy relationship, a lot of times the person that cheated, which, you know, they're a piece of shit too for doing some shit like that. But, you know, they generally feel bad. They generally apologize. You can see it in their eyes. They feel terrible about it. And that's something they will carry for the rest of their life. They know they fucked up, and they know they hurt you. And if they really love you, then they're hurt that they hurt you. Let me repeat that. If they really love you, they will be hurt knowing that they hurt you. But not the narcissist. The narcissist rejoices in the pain that they've caused you with the infidelity. They rejoice and they get a sense of power. As a matter of fact, a lot of times they do this for power, because they get power by weakening you. They are draining you of your power and getting stronger. It's all part of the pattern. It's all part of the trap. But do not doubt, when you catch a psychopath narcissist cheating, they will show you absolutely no empathy. They will not apologize. They will not try to fix it. They will not try to make amends. They will probably look at you and tell you that you deserved it. They would look at you with those cold, soulless eyes, which look like dark abysses if you have the courage to stare into them. And sometimes they'll give you that Joker laugh. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, that Joker laugh. It's the cynical, psychopathic laugh that just comes out like when they know that's it. You fucking caught me. Like, might as well take the mask off now. All bets are off. You know you got me. There's nothing that I can do. And they just burst into laughter. It's a psychotic laughter. It's a psychotic laughter. Sometimes it's uncontrollable. Now, other times, depending on how deep the brainwashing has been, they will still deny to your face that anything has happened. They will do that. They'll continue to gaslight you, and it's sad. It's sad to know that a lot of victims believe the narcissist at that point. It's not your fault. Okay, and let me make sure I emphasize that it's not your fault if you continue to believe the lies of a psychopath narcissist while you're in that situation. How could it be your fault? You're under a spell. You've been drugged. Let me put it this way. Imagine you're sitting at a restaurant or a lounge or a bar or whatnot, and you're having a drink, right? This is water, by the way, but someone spikes your drink with a drug. How the fuck are you supposed to know? You know what I'm saying? Especially, you don't even have to be in a loud club. You're actually at a restaurant with your friend, right? And you go to the bathroom or something like that. You don't know what's going on. Maybe your friend was like on their phone. Maybe the waiter came and did something. Anything could happen. But if your drink gets spiked and drugged and you drink it and it fucks you up, how's that your fault? It's not your fault. You've been drugged by a psychopath narcissist for a long period of time. Poison dripped little by little by little. So at that point, especially if you're in a Stockholm Syndrome situation already, even if you've caught them red-handed, the fog is so strong, and the gaslighting and the cognitive dissonance that they've created is so powerful and has such a strong hold on you that you will find a way to justify the infidelity, and you will warp it in your own mind, in your own damaged mind, in your own compromised mind, to fall in line with what the narcissist is telling you really happened. Because at that point you're so weak that you feel the narcissist is the only person that can make you feel better. The narcissist is your savior. The narcissist is your God. So even when you have the evidence and they try to gaslight you and deny it and tell you it's not what you think, he's an actor, he was showing me what it feels like to kiss when you're in a movie set, how there's nothing between us. I mean, they'll tell you crazy shit like that, and you'll start telling yourself, yeah, he did say he had a friend that was an actor or an actress, and yeah, it must be me. I mean, all my friends tell me I'm crazy. Come on. If you can relate with that, say I. No, don't say anything because I can't hear you. But let me know in the comments below if you've been in a situation like that. If you've caught your narcissist red-handed and you've read emails, you've read text messages, and they've still denied it to your face, and somehow they've blamed you for it. They've told you that it's your fault. They haven't taken responsibility, and they've continued to try to manipulate you, to stay in the relationship, to continue giving them money, to continue supporting them. I've heard it all, guys. It's fucked up, and it's time you guys just put an end to that shit. Put an end to your misery. You deserve it. You deserve better. If you don't do something now, this is not gonna end ever. Even if they discard you, you're gonna remain a shell of yourself, a shadow of your former self. You won't even know who the fuck you are anymore. It'll ruin the rest of your life. So, hope you guys got some value out of that. It'll be my pleasure to speak with you privately for those of you that are interested in some more intimate one-on-one private coaching. I offer a service for that. I've helped thousands of people get their mind together, build their courage, and really find that strength deep inside that blackened soul. Pick them up, get them to take action, and move out of this situation, because it's never gonna get better. This is a disorder. This is an evil disorder that has no cure. There's no way out. It'll never get better. You can go to therapy together, marriage counseling, couples therapy, and the narcissist will just manipulate the whole session. The narcissist will convince the therapist that you're the problem. They're experts at that. Experts. Your relationship will never get better. A relationship with a psychopath narcissist is dead the minute it started. It was a stillborn relationship. It was always a trick. It was never real. Sucks to hear, but it's true. All of it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys get a lot of value. Hope you're doing well. I love the comments you guys are leaving. I love the community that's been building. You guys are there for each other. That's why I put this thing together. This is a place for you guys to feel validated and feel safe. I always get a chuckle out of the trolls that come in, or the people that have no clue what the fuck we're talking about, and they'll give the little input. Fuck you. And for those that feel I'm a little too intense with my vulgar language, fuck you too. I love keeping it real for you guys. I love you. Thanks for the support. Keep liking the videos. Keep sharing the videos. Sometimes we know, sometimes our friends are in the same situation like this, and the best thing that we can do is just send them a video. They may not be ready to talk to you about it, but if you've been through this, if you have the experience and the awareness and you see what's going on, share the video. Sometimes people just need to see something and be like, oh, holy shit, that's me, that's my situation. So definitely keep showing your support. Hope you guys have a great holiday season. And for those of you that are new to the channel, if this is your first time, I do have a free ebook that I give out to everybody out of my website. It's a 22-page ebook on how to go no contact with a psychopath narcissist. Definitely pick that up. Just download it straight into your computer. It may be the very thing that saves your life and helps clear that fog out of your head. Going no contact is not easy, even with someone that's not a narcissist. When you want to break away from a healthy relationship, even doing something like that is hard. So imagine with a monster like this that's been preying on you for years on end. So definitely pick that up. Again, if you're interested in some coaching, shoot me an email. Give me a short synopsis of your situation to see if we're a good fit, and I'll get right back to you guys with the details. Thanks again. If you have any questions, if you have a video you'd like me to make, just, again, drop a comment below, and I'll see what I can do for you guys. Stay strong, stay on the rise, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.